Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Race video, and today the mid-month banner has officially been announced in game. We already know what the three characters are. It's Charlotte, DORDONI, and CIRUCCI. So we're going to be reacting to the trailer because I'm assuming a trailer is going to play, and then we're going to check out the characters for the first time and see how good or bad the characters are. Now, you know, for me, lads, I am not summoning this banner, mainly because I literally have no orbs, right? So my excitement for the characters can only be so high. So let's see. Damn, did these characters not even get a trailer? Mad. That's downright bad. What? Did they not have time to make a trailer? Okay, that's a bit disappointing. Normally, you know, every Cornfield banner does come with a trailer. Here we go. They look alright. Charlotte looks a bit weird. Oh, cool horn. I guess they put it here. Damn. I mean, the characters themselves, like, I like that they called it the corpse unit. I'm excited for these characters just to be coming to the game, right? Because it's the first time we're getting 5 stars. But at the same time, they didn't even give us a trailer. Like, hype up a bit, lads. Come on, what's going on, Caleb? The artwork's okay for the character. They look a bit different. I feel like they don't... Is the artwork up to par? I don't know. Let's just check it out, though. So we have DORDONI, CIRUCCI, and I'm going to call him Charlotte. I'm going to just say Charlotte. Let's check out all 3 characters. So we have DORDONI, who is a power character. We have CIRUCCI, a mind character. And then we have Charlotte, who is a speed character. Some interesting choices there. Hopefully DORDONI isn't a, you know, sorry per killer. Because that would be annoying. So okay, they do it. Oh. What is wrong with... Hold on. I apologize for this. What is going on? Wait. Okay, hold on. The video's just started. I'm already disappointed. Because, 1, we don't have a trailer. 2, where's the text where they describe the characters? Now we just have... I guess they're doing something different. That's a bit disappointing. I actually usually like reading the characters' descriptions where Caleb are trying to hype up the characters. Maybe they're like really strict on schedules right now where they're kind of like delaying stuff. But I don't know. Like this, the artwork doesn't look that good right now. The characters themselves can only be so hype, right? There's no trailer. There's no text even describing the characters. What are we reacting to here? What's this? I'm a bit disappointed. I'm a bit like, what the hell's going on? All right, moving on though. The banner's here until the 26th. Is that normal? I think it is. I'm not sure. But let's read it, right? So we have new characters, DORDONI, melee and normal attack type. This is weird. I'm not sure why they're doing this. Strong attack 2 is a vortex around him. Okay, is he NAD based? Damage taken. Oh wait, so does he have flurry? He does. And recharge. What is this character? Hold on. See, I don't know. I'm used to reading the character stuff. New skill. He comes with a team up party power attribute normal attack for Iranka characters. That's very interesting. And he does have a 20 DR. I don't know. I don't like this. I hope that this doesn't stick. I actually really like reading the characters' descriptions and stuff. We get a good idea what the characters are, and then we can look at the stats and skills. So I hope this doesn't stick because it's quite boring this way. So DORDONI is a NAD-based character, Aaroniero killer, fairly interesting. I don't think we have a lot of those. Power Aaroniero killer is already a niche as is, so I'm actually kind of happy to be seeing that. A captain killer, though, he might make a use in PvP. So obviously he doesn't have guard break, so he's not going to be a PvE-based character. But you know what, he has the skills to back him up. And he also has recharge, that's very weird. But at the same time, also kind of good because he does have a vortex around him. So that could be quite useful. I believe one of the characters, now I don't know too much about these characters already going into it, but I do know one of them comes with the debuff skill, and I'm not sure that's him. I don't think it mentions it. We'll find out when we go look at BBS Simulator. But a captain killer, flurry, with a 50% bruiser plus the 20% from this skill right here. He's going to be hitting hard, and he does have captain killer. So he's going to be a very good character for the captain week of GQ. Do we need him though? I don't think so. I'm not really sure. Because like Captain Killer, I think is already easy as is. Even when the new hard difficulty of GQ does come out for the for that guild quest, I think a lot of people already have a lot of good characters duped out and stuff. That it shouldn't be that hard compared to a Sparta at least. So I don't think we need a character like this, but he is definitely going to make your life easier if you do have him. Obviously, he does come with 777 attack, so he is fairly high. High bruiser around 70%. Flurry also has the recharge, so because he does have that self-surrounding vortex, it is going to be quite useful. And if you want to bring him as a hybrid character, he has the 60% berserker, so you can actually do that. So that's a decent thing, right? And he does come with 20 DR, so he's taking less damage. At the worst, he is an enhanced link for your Drugrams, and he also is immune to paralysis, so he's as good as a NAD character can be. Now, normally I would complain about characters not getting guard break, but with the new GQ out now, I really don't mind a character not having guard break. Then we have CIRUCCI coming in at 798 SP. She is a ranged character, and all her attacks have a chance to flick lacerate. Let's see what killer she does have. Super killer. Okay, we have a lot of those, but at the same time, I don't think we have a lot of Aaroniero killers or Aaroniero characters that do have Sorba killer, so I'm not going to complain about that too much. Let's read her soul trait. 12% recharge, of course. Poison rate minus 100%. Bruiser plus 20. Berserker plus 20. Frenzy. Devastation plus 40. Debilitator plus 2. Damage to lacerated enemies. Okay. And increase chance. Alright, so what we have here, lads, is another Senjumaru to a certain extent, where Senjumaru is kind of built the same way, where she does extra damage to lacerated enemies, and she also increases the chance to inflict the laceration, so she is going to be a very good character against Heart Attribute Soribus. Now, obviously, the Mind Attribute does have a lot of competition, but with those two skills right there, plus the 20% Berserker, she's definitely going to hold her own weight. She's definitely going to be able to compete with those characters, as long as she does have the good skills or strong attacks to back her up, so I'm interested to see what strong attack she is going to have, but at the same time, lads, it really doesn't matter how good or bad these characters are. It's the first time we're seeing these characters as 5-stars in the game, and you know, whether they shard them or do them justice, I really don't care. I'm just happy to see them getting new 5-star characters, and they are limited, right? They got kind of that uniqueness to them. Moving on, we have Charlotte. Okay, what a killer. Hollow Killer. Okay, very interesting. So he is the one that comes with the strong attack 2 debuff skill. Okay, so he's a melee strong attack character. Strong attack character to debuff. That is something we haven't seen. Okay, I'm kind of liking that already. So he does come with the debuff skill, and he does come with a new skill called Diminisher, and I'll talk about that because I did see what that actually is. We'll talk about when we get to it. And all of his attacks, except his strong attack 2, because it is the debuff skill, does actually inflict weaken. Very interesting playstyle right there. So going into it, he is a Hollow Killer, 12% recharge, poison rate minus 100%, Berserker plus 20, Devastation plus 40, weaken defense on his Soul Bomb. Okay, that's kind of cool, and he does have Diminisher. This character is absolutely insane. Holy, I'm actually just thinking, this character, at first glance, you might not think this character is insane, but he has the potential to be hitting very, very hard. I'm actually kind of excited for this character. Let me explain why, right? So, he inflicts weakening on every attack by his second strong attack. So, he has weakening, right? Very interesting right there. Plus, he has weakened defense on his Soul Bomb, so he is one of the few characters, if not maybe the first character in the game, who can inflict weakening and also weaken defense. Now, I'm assuming it's only weakened defense on his Soul Bomb, but his strong attack can inflict the weakening, so he's kind of like someone like Zangetsu, for example, White Zangetsu. But at the same time, this character also comes with a second strong attack that weakens them, or like lowers their debuff, right? Lowers their defense and stats. So this character has 3 ways to make it so your team does more damage. That is a very interesting character. I'm not going to say this character is bad, right? He is someone that whenever I do max transcend and showcases, I want to have in my team. Because normally when I go into its quest, I like to have Soifon because she boosts my team and weakens their defense. And then I bring a character that can potentially weaken or someone that can weaken defense. And this man right here does 3 of the 4 things to increase your damage. That is a very cool character. I really do like it. And going back to what I was about to say before I got really excited about this character, none of them have Havoc, which is a bit disappointing. Now, for the most part, mid-month characters don't ever get Havoc. They do at the same time. It's kind of random, right? End of month characters are normally always guaranteed Havoc because they're the more hype characters. But this is a Khan Fjord banner. Come on, it's limited characters. Give them Havoc. What's going on? I don't know what they're doing. So we're gonna check out the strong attack in a minute. But so far, it's an okay. They're okay characters. They're not bad. I know a lot of people I've already seen are kind of trashing on the characters or trashing on the banner. I have yet to see the fillers, so we'll see. But the DORDONI looks alright. He's an ad-based character. He has the party buff, so he can buff your teammates. He also has a Vortex. He's going to be a good Guildcrest character. He's a 20 DR, so at worst he's going to be a Link. He's actually, I can see the use of this character. Then we have CIRUCCI. Sure, you might have a lot of good Mind Sorba characters out there, or Sorba killers. But she is going to be playing kind of different, so I kind of like her gameplay. I haven't even seen the strong attacks yet, but I do like Senjumaru, and I do like this combination of being able to increase the chance to inflict the status ailments, and when you do that, you do a lot more damage. So I really do like that. She did keep the Devastation too, so technically, she has better skills than Senjumaru, because Senjumaru does lack the Devastation. So she's got an interesting kit, and then this Charlotte right here is kind of interesting with the way they built him. Weakening, plus weakened defense, and also the debuff skill. That's a very interesting playstyle. I can't wait to see the gameplay for these characters. I will say, though, the artwork is a bit disappointing, and they don't look that cool. I don't know. They look. This kind of looks a bit blurry. They look a bit like low definition. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I'm excited for these characters. I'm not pulling. I don't have orbs, so I mean I have 62 orbs right now, lads. I literally can't pull, but it's a bit weird what they are doing with this banner. They also didn't give us a trailer. Maybe they are really tight on the schedule. They did actually push back the resurrection characters. It's really weird what KLab are going on right now. You know, they're delaying stuff. They haven't given us the quality we deserve. So we'll see how the end of month banners are treated for the 1000-year Blood War banners, because that should be end of month. So if you want to be saving yours for manga characters, definitely skip this banner. Going on though, let's check the fillers. Oh, eesh. Damn, this filler pull is that's kind of bad. I mean, I normally, lads, if I'm being honest, if you see my channel in the past, I don't care about fillers, right? Whether the filler, unless it's all manga characters or all Canfield characters, that's when I'm going to praise it, right? But normally when the filler pulls just pretty good or average or even bad, I really don't care, because if I'm pulling for a banner, I'm pulling for the free banner characters. I don't care if I get good fillers along the way. But this filler pull is kind of bad. Like, you have Amagai, who's an okay character. He's got his use. Kenny's still pretty good, but he's becoming fairly common nowadays. The Tensor is very common. You've probably seen this character a lot. These three characters right here, the Retsu, the Jushiro, and the Yumachika, yikes. And then you have the 2019, the last year character, or the year before characters for swimsuits. These swimsuit characters fell off very quickly. The Yoruichi is a nice character to have, like, she just looks nice. All three characters look nice, but gameplay wise, you rarely use Yoruichi, you rarely use Kukaku, and at least Orihime is a Chronicle Quest bonus, so she has that going for her. But yeah, this banner it's just alright. It's just alright. The free banner characters, I do think are interesting characters. I do want to see their gameplay, which we will be reacting to later today on another video, a couple hours after this, so stay tuned for that. But the characters themselves, I don't think they're carrying the banner. They really should have made these characters more OP to a certain extent, or they should have made the banner like with Canfield characters to make it more enticing, because no one's, I mean, let's be honest, lads, I'm hyped for these characters, but I know a large portion of people are going to be skipping this banner just on character choice alone, because they don't really care about these free Aranka characters, or Espadas, Privion Espadas, whatever you want to call them. So it's a bit weird what Caleb are doing, but this is Canfield round 9, so if you want to go for them, good luck, lads. I will also recommend, obviously, in 2 weeks time, we're going to be getting a 1,000-year Blood War banner, so you might want to be saving for that. In a month and a half time, so end of month March, we should be getting round 10 of Canfield Worlds. Hopefully the filler pool includes a bunch of Canfield characters to send off Canfield, because that should be the final banner, and that banner, in my opinion, is definitely going to include another Tokinada, so you might want to be saving your orbs for that. But with that said, what we're going to do now is hop over to BBS Simulator, check out the characters' strong attacks, and see exactly how good of a character they actually are. Alright, so we are on BBS Simulator. Shout out to Souldates as always. So let's check out the characters, starting off with, let's do DORDONI, because he is a NAD based character, right? Now that I'm seeing the field arc, I kind of like it. He looks quite cool. It's kind of, should they be more pale? I don't know. They're zombies, right? I feel like, I mean, I guess they're not. I don't know. I guess Giselle's version of zombies are more pale, but it would have been nice, just like, they look normal, just with a scar across their face. I guess they look like that normally, right? So, NAD-based character, he does come with recharge. He has a strong attack that is a vortex, so he could be kind of an interesting character. Looking at his strong attacks that he does have, his NAD string is a 375 radius, right? That is fairly, that's literally normal for a NAD. Oh, 450! Oh, he has long reach! Oh! Okay, so NAD-based character with long reach, I didn't pick up on that. Very cool. That's very good, actually. This for a NAD-based character without guard break, he is looking to be one of the better ones in the game. Okay, he's basically like Soifon to a certain extent. He is not a bad NAD character. I will say that right now. He is not a bad NAD character. I feel like it would have been a bit cooler or better if he got a killer other than Captain. But long reach is very rare for a NAD-based character. The last character to receive flurry and long reach was actually Kukaku, which was almost last year, like in April time. And the character before that was the 4th anniversary, where we did get Soifon. So very interesting, very cool that they did give this character long reach. That's actually not a bad thing. I do think we're going to start getting more common characters where when they do get guard break, they're going to get long reach as well. So they have even more range. Instead of 375, it's 450. Very good. This character is not bad whatsoever. SA1 is a beam forward. SA2 is the vortex around him, but I don't know why it says like that, but it is the vortex around him. And then the SA3 is a full screen, and we can also see that Charlotte does share the same SA3, which is a full screen, and none of them, from the looks of it, Charlotte and CIRUCCI don't have an SA1 beam. So what strong attacks do they have? We're about to find out. So looking at the next character, we'll look at Charlotte. So let's check him out. Okay. Again, maybe it's the coloring, the shading, it looks a bit weird. So originally, going into this, I did know a character would have a SA2. Now, the skill that he does have, Diminisher, this is a new skill to the game, and essentially what it is, I believe it increases the debuff effect for 10 seconds. Now, I don't think it's that good. Now, with a boost, having enhancer makes sense, because when you use the boost, you're going to want to keep it, right? Because it lasts 20 seconds. If you can last 20 seconds, that means if you give the character enough recharge, you can just keep stacking that boost. Now, the problem, and this is always going to happen even in the future of the game, is the debuff skill, when you use it, only affects the characters that are on the screen. So that means if you press the button once and it kills, like, this is going to be a damage and strong attack, and it kills people, why even have the diminisher skill? It makes this kind of really a useless skill. I don't see the use of it, because you're going to be killing the people. I think the debuff effect already lasts long enough. There's no real reason to have this, because there's literally no way that you're going to use that debuff skill and not kill the characters in time. But at the same time, if you do use this character in Guild Quest, where maybe you want to be bringing in because he does have a bunch of stuff that he weakens on his soul bomb. That is crazy. Weakening and weakened defense. This character's kind of insane. Okay, hold on, lads. This character's kind of insane. Damn, he is literally a nuke. If you get this character 5-5, he's going to be one of the hardest hitting characters in the game when it comes to his soul bomb. That is absolutely mad. Weakening and weakened defense and the debuff skill. Like, if the final boss spawns in Guild Quest, use that SA2. I can then see the use for it, because at that point in time in Guild Quest, you're not going to be killing a character too quick, especially if you're using this character in epic raids. You're going to be doing a lot of damage. And I guess I can actually see the use of the diminisher skill in Guild Quest and epic raids. But outside of that, just for normal PvE, that skill's kind of pointless. Anyway, going back to it, unfortunately I had to take a cut there, so I'm not sure exactly what I was talking about beforehand. But like I was saying, the diminisher skill is kind of pointless for normal PvE play, but in Guild Quest, if you do use the SA2 correctly and in epic raids, this character is going to be an absolute nuke, or being able just to dish out a lot of damage, right? Weakening kind of has seen a nerf in GQ, but at the same time, you can still weaken characters, and it's only going to be for a few seconds, and he does have debilitator +5. So if you use that soul bomb, which again, soul bombs are also been nerfed because they don't do a lot of damage, but use the soul bomb, or use the SA2 beforehand, use the soul bomb, and then at that point, you're weakening for a few seconds, their defensive stuff is going to be low, and then you're also weakening their defense from the soul bomb. It's going to allow your team to do a lot of damage, and he does have a holo killer, so he is not a bad character. He is one of the only characters that can actually, he's legit the only character that can do this, so he has his use. He is not a useless character, and I wouldn't say he's bad. Now let's go into his strong attacks, because I'm sure he's gonna have bad ones, right? Let's see how it is. So his SA1 is it's a lunge forward, that's not bad. SA2 is the debuff, and his SA3 is full screen. He's not bad. I actually really like the Charlotte. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to pull him just for that alone. This character is going to be fun to mess around. I kind of wish I can pull. I might just do the first multi and maybe the first multi in every individual banner, but I need to save my orbs, and this is a banner I just unfortunately can't afford to go all out on because I got no orbs. But at the same time, I do have a 5 out of 5 Aaroniero, so Charlotte is looking good, lads. I mean, I think I haven't seen too much people talk about this character because I haven't looked at the community's response yet, but I know the response isn't that good. I know people are kind of calling the characters bad or something, or maybe even the banner's bad, but so far DORDONI is looking good. He has long reach, so he's kind of gotten special treatment. Charlotte's a unique character. He also kind of got special treatment. Now let's look at CIRUCCI, right? These characters are not bad. I think they're just gonna be a bit boring. The artwork, I think, could have been a lot better, though. I'm not gonna lie, the artwork is kind of disappointing. I was looking forward to CIRUCCI. This right here looks a bit, it's out there, but at the same time, I'm not like, damn, that's nice. It looks kind of flat at the same time, if that kind of makes sense. Maybe it's just the coloring or the shading. I don't know. So she's a ranged character. Let's check out her strong attacks. Her SA1 is the pushback. Okay, so this can be a good or bad thing. It really depends on how they want to do it. If it's similar to Kisuke or the Uryu, it's an okay strong attack. If it's similar to Nini's, that's definitely a good thing. It is hitting a lot of time, so this SA1 is going to be very good just for inflicting the status ailment, so I don't really mind that. SA2 is the 800 in front, and then her SA3 is the... what's the actual range for that? It's similar to the strong attack 3 that Byakuya has, so it's a 1000 into a 675, so technically it's still a full screen strong attack. It's not a bad strong attack, so I would say these 3 cards right here, they're actually pretty good. It just comes down to if you want the characters or not. I don't need any of them, but at the same time, I kind of need Charlotte. I kind of want him, or her. Sorry, I'm not sure what pronoun he wants to use. I apologize for that. But all 3 characters look quite cool. They could look quite fun to play around with. I actually can't wait to see their gameplay, and we will be checking it out later today, so make sure you guys are subscribed for that. But that said, lads, that was basically the video, just checking the character for the first time. I'm happy with how they turned out. I don't think none of them are bad. Very interested in the playstyle for Charlotte, how he's going to play out. Can't see the potential that this character might actually unlock for a lot of DPS builds, or just trying to dish out a lot of damage for anyone if you try and go for a max damage test on like a max transcendent character, for example. But the thing I am disappointed on is the presentation of this banner. The fillers don't look that enticing, especially because it's the second to last Can't For Your banner. You might have thought that they, and even though the characters aren't that hype in of itself, you might have thought that the fillers would have been a bit more enticing. Also, no trailer is a bit disappointing. They kind of changed the way they present the characters, not giving us any text. I normally like reading those, and the artwork is kind of flat. It doesn't look like they have a lot of detail. Like, if we look at the Yoruichi right here, you can see, like, to a certain extent, there's a lot of detail. There's a lot of stuff going on in this artwork, right? And then you look at Charlotte, who, again, it just looks kind of flat to a certain extent. And yeah, it's alright. It's alright. But I actually like these 3 characters, so we'll see how it goes. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about these characters. Are you pulling? Are you not? Let me know, and we can talk about it. So hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.